Alright, we're going to be talking about how we build our slideshow so that other students can use it and can look at it. The first thing you're going to do is somebody in your group is going to open the Google slideshow. And once that one person has done that, they're going to go up to the share button up here and they're going to start adding people to it. So you're going to add the people in your group. So I'm going to pick like Mrs. DeWitt and I can add more people from there. Mr. Hospodarsky. I want to make sure that it says that they're an editor. Make sure that they're an editor. Otherwise they cannot type on your Google slideshow. Once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and hit send, and then everybody in the group will have the ability to work on this slideshow. Well, I have my slideshow right here and I have my opening slide. So we're going to talk about images. It's very important to know the difference between like a background image and an image that I just add on my slide. So my background image will never move. So once it's in the background, people can click on it all they want, but it's never going to move. To do a background image, I just go to slide and then I'm going to go to change background. And I'm going to choose an image and I'm going to do a Google image search. When I do a Google image search, these images that come out are, I have the ability to use these free of rights. Okay, so Google has taken the work out for me and they said, yep, anything on this page you are able to use through the copyright law. So once I have that, I'm just going to go ahead and click one of them that I want and hit insert. And then I click done. So now I have my image as a background. So I can click on this all I want. It's never going to move, which is a good thing. Now I am going to think about my slideshow and I'm going to think about, okay, what kind of things do we need to have on here? And I'm going to be able to link things on this slideshow to other slides. So if somebody clicks on something, it'll take them to more information. So for instance, I'm going to have one that's called the history of Florida. So then I'm going to have a bunch of information on here. Then if I want to have another slide that says like our jingle, I can have that on here and I can put some information there. I can add as many slides as I want to this. I need to learn how to spell. All right. The important thing is you'll notice down here I have a text box that says back to main slide. That's going to become important in just a little bit. So how do I link these slides up? Super easy. I can add a text box anywhere I want to. Let's say, and I want to call this one history, or I can add a picture. It really doesn't matter. So I want to link this one. So I highlight it and I go up here to link and it's going to bring this up. And down here, I'm going to pick slides in this presentation. So I'm going to pick the slide that I want this to link to. So I want it to link to the history of Florida. Once I do that and hit apply, then this will actually go to the history of Florida slide. Now, in my slideshow, I need to have the ability to get back. So this is where the back to the main slide comes in. So when I type this back to the main slide, we're actually going to go to the jingle one and do it. So I'm going to go to the text box. And I'm going to type in here back to main slide. And then I am going to go ahead and do the same thing. Come up here to insert link, slides in this presentation, and I want it to be slide 1 and hit apply. So when I click on this, it takes me right back to my map, which is a good thing. So now this is a hot link. I can add pictures. So add an image and let's say Fountain of Youth. All right, let's see. I can take this picture and hit insert because the Fountain of Youth might become important. I'm just throwing some things in here. I can make this image be a link to. So once I have this image here, I can say link this image to slides in a presentation. And let's say that's going to my jingle. And hit apply. Okay, when I click on this in the presentation mode, it's going to take me to the jingle. How do I get back? Back to my main slide. Okay, so I can add lots of links, pictures, all sorts of different things on here. and take them to all sorts of different slides. So you can bust up your slides and assign one to each person that they're in charge of, and then come and make all the links later. So I'd make these slides first over here, and then I would go link them in on my big slide. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. In the next couple of videos, we're going to talk about how do I add audio and how do I share my presentation with the rest of the world. All right, if you have any questions, just ask Mrs. Smith, or you can contact me.